folks, Maverick Indicators here. All right, we're just watching this take place here. So we have quite a few things going in our direction. We have a B grade to the downside on ES. We have an A grade to the downside on NQ. These guys like to run together. And then the VIX is setting up a B grade to the upside. So this is set for opposite. So when the VIX has an A grade to the opposite as ES and NQ, and if they're aligned, we'll get a big old message that says all aligned. And we're kind of just waiting to break this little, actually let me draw it like this little zone here. That's kind of your resistance zone right here on ES right now. Maverick Trender is completely pegged to the top. You have a red background. Bears are in control. Hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles not to direction, but the data we're seeing in the background. And then all 5 traders are voting mostly bearish across 6 time frames. Remember, these T1 through T5 are like 5 traders, and they're all voting bearish for the most part. Yeah, very interesting. So we got a B grade. So all these things I'm looking for to see on my chart, I have in a nice, neat little package, the Maverick Radar right down here. It's to be released. It's going to be released for free to anybody that's a lifetime member. We're shooting for Sunday, but let's see how that goes. We're still working through last few bugs. And then we'll start working on NinjaTrader. What I do is I have my TradingView panel open down here, and then I have my NinjaTrader up here. So I just have 2 windows, and then easily I can use the Maverick Radar right here. So this is quite the support area. You can see we tested it here, we tested it all through here, couldn't break through, and now we're testing it again. But immediately when we get an A grade on ES, I think that'll tell the story if we're going to break through this support level right here. Yeah, this is quite the support level that NQ has not been able to drop through. But if we get an A grade here, gosh, if we get an A grade on ES and NQ and they're all aligned, man, I'd be willing to see if we can break through here. But let's see. So you have a red background. Bears are in control. You have 1, 2, 3 down confidence arrows. Yep, see it push up. Big support area right here. Big support area. Now you are getting the turn of the 5-minute candle. So the first minute and the last minute of a 5-minute candle, I sit on my hands, and that you just got a new one. Now we are on the 1 minute, but that 5-minute turn, I'm telling you, watch any instrument, NQ, ES, gold, the first minute and the last minute of a 5-minute turn just gets so wacky. It's crazy. So let's see here. So you do have, market structure is downward. Lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. Well, let's see if we can get the lower low here. All right, so we got a B setup on, you got an A setup on NQ again. I need an A setup on ES or an A setup on VIX. What we're doing is we're stacking probability. We are stacking probability. So we're stacking probability. Oh, that looks pretty convincing here. So we got an A+ setup on both the ES and the NQ. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so let me stretch this out for you guys so you can see. Actually, then I'll stretch my multi-X. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put my stop loss right at the top of the other candle, and we got to break through this support level. We have an A grade on both ES and NQ, and I would love an A grade to the upside of VIX, which moves opposite. But again, why are we in this trade? Red background. Let me get rid of this drawing here. Okay, so red background, bulls are in control, bears are in control, sorry, bears are in control. You have multiple down confidence arrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Price is below this blue line. When price is below the blue line, we like to go short. When price is above it, we like to go long. And I could show you this all day long. Price below it, short, price above it, long. Price below it, short, price above it, long. And we have hot pink candles. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to direction. Okay, red and green candles just tell you up or down, what's the direction and the length of it, right? The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to what are we seeing underneath the hood? Are we seeing massive selling? Are we seeing strength and momentum to the downside? Hot pink is your strongest downside candle. Red is your second strongest downside candle. And look at this sucker. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Your Maverick trender is pegged to the top. When this line is pegged to the top and can't go any further, that is showing massive strength and momentum. If it's red, to the downside. If it's green, to the upside. I mean, look at this move up. It's huge, right? And then your Maverick Multi-X. 5 traders, think of T1 through T5 as these are algorithms, but think of these as traders. 5 traders across 6 time frames are all voting for the most part bearish. Okay, so when you could be in the room with 5 other traders that all have a completely different style, completely different opinion of things and biases and what they're looking for, when they're all in agreement that, hey, we're bearish on the 1 minute, hey, we're bearish on the 2 minute, hey, we're bearish on the 3, the 5, the 10, the 30, almost all the 30, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, and this is what we call stacking probability. So right now we have an A+ grade on ES to the downside. So all these things I just showed you, these indicators, this is just check. Oh, look at this. All aligned, folks. All aligned. VIX is A+ set up to the upside, which is opposite. Look at this. 300, 800 bucks. Let's go. Let's go. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Watch. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. This is what happens when you stack probability, okay? The Maverick radar is looking at each one of those things I just showed you, and it's giving it a grade. And when ES and NQ both have an A+ setup to the downside because they move together, and then the VIX has an A+ setup to the upside because the VIX moves opposite of ES and NQ. You're stacking probability. Folks, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of data to say we're going down. And then when ES and NQ both have those 6 points of data, and then the VIX has the exact same points of data, but to the opposite side, woo! You just saw what happened there. We broke that support level that we have not been able to break over and over and over again. And look, you get this all aligned signal down here, and you can set this as an alert, and bam, huge profit, right? Huge profit, 1 trade, only 2 contracts, unbelievable, unbelievable. This is the power of the Maverick radar, and we're going to be releasing this. And really, the Maverick radar is just doing all the groundwork for you that all our indicators are showing you already, but now puts it in a nice, neat little box so you can look over and you don't take a trade until you have an A+ setup combined with market structure. Okay, this is what stacking probability does. Okay, so listen. By the way, all our indicators work on TradingView and NinjaTrader. The Maverick radar will be released on TradingView first. Okay, so if you want clear vision, if you want clarity on your charts. If you want to, not just green and red candles, if you want more vision, like, hey, what's going on underneath the hood? What's the data saying? Are there more buyers or sellers? What is the energy and the momentum in that direction? If you truly want, like I always say, the indicators I wish I had when I first started, come check us out. Read what our traders are saying. Man, I just got an email. Shout out to Robert. Just passed 2 evals, put in for another payout. Like, unbelievable the results you guys are getting. You guys are way better traders than me. I just like making indicators. I mean, you guys are killing it. It's just unbelievable. You saw it with your own eyes just right there. Come check us out. And by the way, anybody that is a lifetime member of the Maverick AI Pro bundle before Sunday night will get the Maverick radar for free. Everyone after that will have to buy this indicator, but those of you who are a lifetime member of the Maverick AI Pro before Sunday night will get it for free when we release it. All right. So listen, come check us out. We would love to help you crush it in 2026. As always, not financial advice. Do your own research, but come check us out. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.